Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. Did someone's windows go off?
What? Oh yeah, mine just did. Thanks for the reminder.
I thought that was me. Sometimes it does that. Anyway,
please don't update it now.
my name is Phoenix, and today I'm joined with Weirdo today for a Wattpad Book Club reading, which I got like so derailed because of those.
You know, that's okay.
Windows notifications scare me. It's well known.
It is well known. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's really scary. So sometimes like those messages will be my work telling me I need to do my job, and it scares me.
Do your job.
I don't want to do my job. I want to play Deadlock.
Stop playing Deadlock.
Yeah, stop playing Deadlock. You have inspections to do. You don't want to.
Every time Phoenix plays Deadlock, a young child loses a fingernail.
What? I don't want this put on me.
You better not play Deadlock.
I do not claim this bad energy.
I don't claim your aroma.
What? I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. I'm scared. Any fucking way.
Today we're reading Sam X Reader again.
Again, because the wheel said do it again. It's like this.
So we're running that shit back.
Yeah, we're running the shit back.
Run it back. And today we're reading it with text to speech.
Fuck no.
Powered by the auto.
Then what's the point of us being here?
To listen, obviously.
Yeah, we just sit here and listen for like 3 minutes quietly to like the text to speech and like laugh whenever
I quite
it's a
agree
word
with
wrong.
how they said he. They said it as he.
Heh.
And I really agreed with that.
Should we start doing that? Whenever anything says he, we just go heh.
We should.
Said.
He said, hey, I brought you some breakfast.
Heh. Said.
No. Hey.
Alright, fuck. What do we remember from last time? Which was last week.
I remember Toothless, and we're like really cringy, and we're madly in love with the man.
Yes. I can't believe we're falling for a man this early, but it is okay, I guess.
I mean, he doesn't have to earn hearts with us, we have to earn hearts with him.
Yeah. That's because that's how love works.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Yeah, we quit our job at Joja and moved out here, and we become friends with this OC character that is involved with Abigail, Sam, and Sebastian, and we've been into this friend group, and then I think we got hurt the last time we went out, so now we're stuck at home with a sprained ankle, I think?
Yeah, I thought we broke it, not gonna lie.
You trip over a fucking rock, our leg just snaps in half.
We're just that dramatic. We need Sam's attention, his full entire attention.
Yeah, needs his attention so bad that we had to break our fucking leg to get it.
I tripped and I sprained my ankle, but before anyone noticed, I grabbed a rock and started smashing my leg so he would notice.
Jesus. No,
That's how we gotta be in love with him, Phoenix. You're not locked in enough.
You're so right. I need to do that more often with my man. Maybe he'll pay more attention to me if I...
At you for 5 seconds, you run into oncoming traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't pay attention. He doesn't make me toast this morning, and I just run into oncoming traffic to get his attention.
How dare you not make me toast?
Yeah, I had to make that shit myself this morning. Can you believe that? You're telling me I can't make the man...
That's bare minimum, bro. He's not doing the bare minimum.
Yeah, you're telling me I can't make the man that has a celiac allergy make me fucking fretting with toast? Crazy.
He's not giving you princess treatment, right?
Yeah. He always gives me princess treatments on Wednesdays. This throws off my whole vibe.
Maybe he'll do it on Thursday.
He fucking better.
Just ask him every day.
Like, we're going to bed tonight, and I'm like, alright, you gotta promise me you'll make me toast in the morning. He's like, go the fuck to bed.
Go to bed. I don't care about your toast.
Alright, do you want to be heads or tails to read first?
Tails.
Okay.
Yay.
Fuck, I forgot. Maybe I don't know how to flip a coin. Okay.
You've been doing this for years.
Tails. Yeah, I have been doing it for... I've been doing this for fucking 300 plus episodes and I still can't figure out how to flip a coin.
Ah. You gotta learn.
No. It's horrible.
I don't even remember our name, not gonna lie.
It's, Fuck, what is her name? It's, no, it's an OC name. We don't have to come up with anything.
Oh, right, okay.
Do I remember it?
I woke up to my morning alarm. Oh.
Sorry.
Damn. It's okay. I woke up to my morning alarm and went out of bed, but felt pain shoot up my leg when I tried to stand. I remembered yesterday's events and looked around to find something I could use as a crutch. Just then, I heard a knock on the door and Sam yelling, saying it was him. "Come in," I responded. The door opened, and when he walked in, bringing along what looked like breakfast, bagels, cheese, and juice. That's a weird combination.
Wait, bagels, cheese, and juice?
Yeah.
Okay, if he gives us, like, a slice of cheese, then yes, it is weird, but, like, I think, like, little cubes of cheese as, like, a morning thing is pretty normal. But
I was thinking, like, shredded. Like a bowl of shredded.
Honestly, knowing him, he would bring us a bowl of shredded cheese of, like, a mix of mozzarella and, like, cheddar. and
then he would give us, like, grape juice, not even apple juice or anything.
Yeah. And a spoon for the cheese bowl.
Oh my god. "Hey, I brought you some breakfast. I hope you like bagels. It's all we had at home," he said. "Oh, yeah, this is great, but you didn't have to." As before, doctor's orders, he interrupted while setting the food down on my bedside table. "Thank you, Sam." I smiled at him. "Of course, now, what should I do outside?" he questioned. Then I heard another knock at the door. Sam went to open it. "Hey!" I kept my word. "Oh, I'm here to help with the farm chores," Audrey said with a proud smile while walking inside. "Same here," said Sam. "So, what do we do?" "I guess the only chore I really need done today is watering plants, but that's kind of a one-man job," I said. "I'll do it," he offered Sam while heading towards the door. "All right, I won't complain," shrugged Audrey. Sam grabbed the watering can and went outside while Audrey stayed with me and snacked on the cheese Sam brought. "So, Sam, huh?" Audrey said with a smirk. What about him?" I questioned. "I think someone has a little crush," she said, flashing an evil smile.
Girl, we just met this man.
Yeah,
It's, as they said, It's been 3 days.
As my next line says. "Oh, come on, really? I've only known him 3 days." That's a short time for such a big crush. "Oh, please. 3 days is plenty of time to form a little crush. Plus, as your mutual friend, I can play matchmaker for you guys," she said excitedly. "I can already tell he really likes you. Trust me, I got that outside point of view. I can see the true love blossoming before me." "I don't have a crush on him, though," I denied, although inside, I knew I found him very attractive. I'd never admit it so easily. Okay. Audrey trailed off. "Okay then, what's with you and Sebastian, huh?" Her face turned into a light shade of pink and she glared at me jokingly. "Okay, I mean, you got me there, but that's not important right now. We gotta focus on you and Sam," she responded. I laughed at her reaction, but denied my crush on Sam again. She eventually gave up, and Sam came back inside. We all sat on my bed and talked for a few hours about things like music, tomorrow's egg hunt festival, and life in the city before Sam had to go run errands. And Audrey said she had to go to help Sebastian help him touch his hair dye up or something. For the rest of the day, I relaxed in bed with Toothless while watching TV and then went to sleep.
I wish I could have these days, man. Do no work. Like, nothing at all.
You just gotta break your ankle.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
It's that easy, bro.
I'll get the whole weekend off if I do that.
You can make it like the whole week or month off.
Okay, if it's the right one, then well, I still have to work my accounting job. I can do that from home. I just can't drive if it's my right one, because like I gotta use my gas pedal and stuff. But if it's the bakery one, I don't think I can go in with like a not working leg.
That's the point.
I'll ask. I can get every weekend off for a moment.
Hypothetically, manager, if my ankle was to be broken, would I still be able to work?
I can text Yuki that right now, and she'll just fucking look at me. She'll just text me back with a bunch of question marks of why the fuck are you asking me this?
You just like look on Pinterest, broken ankle, and then send it to her.
I kind of want to do that, but I don't. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend at work. I don't want to like put some stress on her for no reason. Even though that would be really funny.
Oh yeah, because on Friday isn't like your manager or like big boss guy coming over?
Yeah, the head of the company, like the one that founded the shit's going to be there, and his like the guy underneath him's gonna be there, and then the guy underneath him's gonna be there. It's a whole mess.
So I'd quit.
So I would turn in my 2-week notice and get the fuck out.
Exactly. I'm not dealing with all that. Actually, I'm sick that day.
Yeah.
And every day he's coming.
Yeah, I gotta go. I left the oven on type thing.
I left the oven on and my cat's in the oven, so.
Yeah, I forgot to walk my fish this morning, so I had to do that. He'll get pissed off if I don't.
Like the fish, he might drown if I don't walk him.
Yeah, my fish drowned this morning, so I can't come into work right now. Oh, fuck. Chapter 6.
Chapter 6.
1,684 words. That's a lot of big words for
Elmo. Elmo?
Yeah. It was finally the day of the egg hunt, and I was pretty excited. When I got out of bed, I was greeted by Toothless, who I then fed. I got dressed in jean shorts and a graphic yellow t-shirt with my casual sneakers. With my foot feeling much better, I stepped outside and quickly watered my crops before heading down to attend the festival. When I got there, it was bustling with townspeople, and I looked around, spotting a few I haven't met yet. I couldn't see Audrey anywhere, so I decided to introduce myself to them while I looked for her. I walked up to a pretty blonde-haired girl who was standing with a brunette jock. Oh, it's Haley. Do you think I summoned Lego by saying her name 3 times in a mirror?
Haley.
Lego's gonna bust down your door and be like, "Who's talking about Haley?"
My wife? Where?
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself because I'm a new farmer in town and I've been trying to meet everyone, I said a little awkwardly. Oh yeah, you must be Alana. I heard rumors someone was new in town. Welcome. Oh shit, that's Alex. I thought that was Haley. I was like, she's been really nice to us. Welcome. Ooh. I'm Alex, said the jock. And I'm Haley, said the blonde. After chatting for a bit, I looked around and finally saw Audrey sitting on a picnic blanket with Sam, Sebastian, Abigail, and a small kid I'd never seen before. I excused myself to walk over to them. Hey, Alana. Looks like your ankle's feeling better. Come sit, said Sam, patting the spot on the blanket next to him. This is my little brother, Vincent. He's here for the egg hunt. He's just waiting for his friend Jazz to show up. Nice to meet you, Vincent. I heard lots about you, I responded, smiling at the young boy. He beamed a bright smile at me and said, Hi, I heard a lot about you too. Sam's been talking about you all the time since you moved to town. It's a bit annoying, really. I saw Audrey shoot a smirk at me while wiggling her eyebrows, making me roll my eyes. What? Nah, I mentioned her like once or twice. Stop exaggerating, Vince, responded Sam, while maybe it was my hopeful imagination, but I swear his face went a little pink. Vincent didn't notice a townsperson I never talked to, but had learned his name was Shane. Oh, I fucking hate Shane.
Ah, that guy.
You know what? It's like when you have like everyone has like the same op, and like you hear the name and it's almost like a slur at some point. That's how I feel about Shane. Like him being seen and mentioned feels like a hate crime to me.
Yeah, me and my friends have one of those, but it's a character off of a TV show.
Oh damn. Like I get that with like real people and like fictional characters, and I'm like, oh, I hate this stupid idiot.
Yeah, I also had that on my soccer team one year, and like everyone on the defense all agreed that we hated one forward.
Yeah. That's just how it be. Friendships spawn from hate.
Exactly, that's 90% of my friendships.
Yeah, fucking what? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, type thing.
Type shit.
He ran up to him and asked him something. After getting a response, he walked back to the picnic blanket looking disappointed. What's the matter, Vince? Asked Abigail. Ask can't come to the festival. She's sick. Heh, said, sadly. Now I have no one to paint eggs with me. I saw the poor boy's eyes tear up a bit and immediately stepped in. Well, I'd like to paint to eggs. I can paint with you if you like. His eyes lit up and he quickly nodded before grabbing my hand and pulling me to one of the egg dyeing tables. There were a few other people there, but we had plenty of room to work. Oh, that's so... I fuck with that. That's so cute.
That's adorable.
These eggs look great, Sam said from behind us. Thanks. Alana helped me get the colors right and stuff, said Vincent excitedly.
I'm sorry, I love that voice you made.
Oh, this one?
It's so funny.
Thank you. It's my Monokuma voice that I do in Danganronpa. You're both very talented artists. You should get these eggs to the big basket at the end of the table, though. Lewis is gonna hide them soon, said Abigail, who came over to the table with Sam. Alana, will you please come be in the egg hunt with me? Pleaded Vincent with puppy dog eyes that he knew I wouldn't be able to resist. Of course, Vince. Let's get cleaned up first, though, I responded with a smile. After cleaning up with Sam and Abigail's help, we walked over to the picnic blanket where Audrey and Sebastian were chatting and waiting for the eggs to be hid. So, who usually competes? I asked the group. Usually the kids and a couple adults like Maru, who's Seb's stepsister. But Abigail has been on a winning streak for the past few years. How many of those straw hats do you have now? Said Audrey. Oh my god, I have like 5 of them in my closet. Alana, you're welcome to have a couple. I'm sure that there'll be great sun protection for working on the farm. That'd be great, but by the end of the festival, I should have one of my own, I said with a smirk. Oh, Abby's got a little competition this year, joked Sam. We all laughed as Mayor Lewis spoke up again, saying the egg hunt would be starting in a few minutes. I wonder if our character knows the tech of like how to route for the egg hunt and stuff to get the most eggs while cutting off Abigail from getting any.
I wonder. I also wonder if we know that we can steal Mayor Lewis's underwear and make them into pants.
Maybe that's later. We can just wear them on our head too.
One could only hope.
Wait, did you know about the glitch that if you try putting like the staircases that you can use for the... It's the ones that you can use to like jump a level down in the caves. If you put that on your pants thing, it turns into Mayor Lewis's like underwear.
No, that... I just stole his underwear.
But it does both.
I should do that now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still in the game though, but it was a thing. They like people would do it over and over again to get different results of like what you could do with his underwear, of like putting in the soup and then like putting it in town square where everyone could see.
Just see his underwear. Everyone, this is your mayor's underpants.
Yeah.
They're purple.
People do that for the fall thing where they're like putting things in the big basket to show off, and he gets mad at you.
How dare you put my underwear there?
Yeah. I don't know what he says. I gotta look it up later. Me and Vincent got up, got baskets, and stood by the other competitors, waiting for the event to begin. Welcome to the annual... I don't know why I went... Welcome to the annual...
Welcome!
The Pelican Town Egg Hunt. You have 15 minutes to find as many hidden paint eggs in the town square as you can. Winner will get a special prize. Is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go, shouted Lewis. We all took
I'm sorry,
off.
he sounds like a really bad Trump impression.
Yeah, I forgot how to do my old man impression, so it evolved into doing a Trump impression. That was really bad. I mean, he's kind of like him.
He's kind of like him.
Yeah. We all took off, and I found an egg behind a fence pretty quickly. About 2 minutes later, I found another in a bush. And then, at the 6-minute mark, I was about to grab an egg that was sitting behind a stone in the graveyard when a small hand came in contact with mine. It was Vincent. As much as I wanted to win, I decided to be nice and let the kid have the egg. When the timer sounded for our 15 minutes were up, I had found 5 eggs. We are so fucked.
Oh, we're losing.
Alan. We all returned to the starting point by Lewis, and he counted our eggs. And the winner is... It's Abigail! Lewis announces Abigail went up to collect her new fucking straw hat.
She doesn't need any more. Stop letting Abigail participate.
Yeah. She's too old to be doing this shit.
I agree.
We walked back to the picnic blanket where the other 3 were watching the hunt from and sat down. Abigail turned to me and handed me the hat. Okay, that was nice. I feel bad for being mean about her winning.
Oops.
Don't even thank me. You need this much more than I do working on that farm of yours. Plus, I think I'll manage with my 5 others. She laughed. Thank you, Abigail. I'll wear this a lot, I said. I suddenly felt the hat lift off my lap and turned to see Sam putting it on my head. Oh my god, it's like the One Piece thing where Luffy puts the hat on Nami and then he goes off to beat up Arlong. It's a One Piece reference. If you squint really hard, it's a One Piece reference.
If I squint really hard, I'll envision the reference I don't know.
I'll send it.
You're gonna just TikTok it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, look. No reference.
He smiled at me and whispered out cute before turning to Sebastian and asking him something. I was too flustered to even hear what they were talking about, but I caught Audrey's eye as she was grinning evilly at me and wiggling her eyebrows again. She then gave me a look that said, "We'll talk about that later," and left me to internally explode in peace by joining in on Sam and Sebastian's conversation. It was getting late and the festival was coming to an end. The 5 of us on the blanket were some of the last people left at the event, so we all decided to go home. I'll walk you home again, but I need to get Vincent home. It's past his bedtime. Thanks again for helping, by the way, Sam said, and giving me a soft smile. Oh, that's alright. I think I'll be fine. It's not too late yet, so there's no big deal. It turns out it was pretty fun, I responded. I was honestly a little disappointed. I enjoyed our little late night walk to the farm. Understood though. Vincent looked pretty tired from the festival. What do you mean our little late night walk? You did that one time.
But one time, and you're gonna miss it. You had a broken ankle, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't even like probably the last one wasn't even a late night walk. He was probably fucking carrying you because you couldn't walk.
She's so dramatic, bro.
Oh. The brothers got up hand in hand and said goodbye and walked back to their home. Abigail then said goodnight and walked back to Pierre's. So, you and Sam, huh? Said Sebastian, Audrey, and Singh, causing them to laugh a little before returning their attention to me. I swear they must have rehearsed that. It was too perfect. Oh, now you got Sebastian on this? I told you I don't have a thing for him, I lied. Actually, Sebastian brought it up today. I didn't even tell him what I thought. It just confirmed his suspicions when he made that comment about that hat and your face went red. Then Garter's Way hair in 2012. I'm looking this shit up. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Garld Way 2000.
Wait, you mean Gerard?
Oh,
That's
Gerard Wade. Let me look up images. Okay, yeah, his hair was fucking red. Who the fuck is Gerard Way? Oh, he's My Chemical Romance. Oh.
Yeah, My Chemical Romance. I only know this because one of my friends have a really fat crush on him. I think it's really weird.
You could tell I didn't have that much of an emo phase.
I didn't either. All my friends did.
Yeah.
Or do, currently.
Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm unlucky, okay?
Yeah, you're like a baby. Yeah. I'm gonna see.
You're like... Wait, you're even more of a baby. You're more a grandma. Because you were there when My Chemical Romance was formed, weren't you?
I don't know. Didn't it happen after 9/11? I don't think I agree in consciousness. Hold on. When did my...
Yeah, it was 9/11 because he was on a bus when the Twin Towers were hit, and then he wrote a song about it and formed his band.
Oh, it formed in 2001. I was not born yet.
You weren't?
No, I was born 2002.
That's enough, not gonna lie.
They formed the band in 2001. The band quickly made its debut the following year. Okay, so their first song released... Damn, it was pretty close. They aired really close to my consciousness of me being born. Okay.
To my consciousness of being born.
Well, I guess you gain consciousness when you're like 5. I remember getting my consciousness when I was 5.
Me too. I think I was like 3 though.
Yeah, anything past that, it's all black. I was probably like sucking on my thumb and throwing like fucking shit at the walls.
Exactly. I don't know what I did, bro. And then my parents were like, "Yeah, that was such sweet times." They were.
Yeah, I hear horror stories about when I was a baby that I was a monster. That I was a little demon that was like possessing a baby.
Oh, that checks.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna read the book now. I'm gonna pretend like I know who you're talking about. Anyways, I don't have a crush on Sam. Are still lying? I still don't believe it, but okay, Audrey said. I knew she wasn't gonna give it up. And she wasn't gonna let me down, apparently. And I plan on telling her eventually. She's been a great friend to me. I mean, she brought me into our friend group the second time I met her, and has been nothing but kind. She even kind of helped the farm at one time. It was yesterday. She did it one time? Well, I should head back to the farm, and I gotta feed Toothless and head to bed, I said, getting up. Yeah, we should head home too, Sebastian said. They both got up with me. Wait, you guys live together or something? I asked. Now that I thought about it, I have no clue where Audrey lived, although I knew Sebastian lived up the mountains with his family, but they always walked that way together after nights in the saloon. What? Oh, no, responded Audrey quickly. Yeah, no, I live with my parents in the mountains, and Audrey lives with her dad in the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wait, I forgot the name of the guy that lives in the Adventurers Guild. Isn't it like Marlin or something?
I have no idea. I'm newer to the game. I just farm. I just stay at the farm all day.
Oh, I didn't know you lived that far north, Audrey. I'd say curiously. Yeah, I'll have to show you sometime. My dad's a bit odd, but he's really nice, and there's this super cool mine up there, and I love to explore. Sebastian hates it though, because I come back with a scratched up shoulder from a bat. There's still a scar that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. A bit dangerous, but there's some super awesome gems down there. I even found Seb a couple frozen tears. That does sound pretty cool. Scary, but cool, I said. Audrey yawned, and we took that as a sign to actually go home and stop talking. We said our goodbyes, and I headed back to the farm, while the other two walked towards the mountains. When I got home, Toothless was waiting for me. I fed him, and got into pajamas before crawling into bed and dozing off.
To sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby.
The first fucking sentence I see on the next chapter is, "Hey, bitch."
Hey, bitch. Let's read. 1,238 words. I woke up in the morning and did my usual routine before checking my mailbox. Inside was a letter from Audrey. Hey, bitch. Just letting you know, we're having band practice at Sam's tonight around 7 p.m. if you want to stop by to hang for a while. Audrey. Well, why not? I decided I'll head over there tonight and check it out. This whole band thing sounds pretty cool, and I'm curious to what they sound like. Especially want to hear what Sam sings like. I hope he sings like nails on a chalkboard. I spent the day foraging around the forest and collecting wood for the chicken coop I wanted to build. And when it hit 6:30 p.m., I started walking to Sam's house. When I got there, I knocked and Sam answered the door almost immediately. Hey, Alana, come inside, I'll show you my room, he said with a wide smile. He led me through the living room to a wooden door. When he opened it, I saw Abigail lounging on the bed and some instruments laying around. "Let me go get some snacks and stuff. I'll be back," said Sam while walking out of the room. I took a better look around the room, and he had a green carpet on the floor with a bed in the corner. He had a few posters of various bands I've never heard of, and a bookshelf that an electric blue guitar leaned up against, along with some clothes on the floor. The man couldn't even clean before band practice.
No, it's a guy. He doesn't know how to clean.
Ew. Disgusting. Where was I? Oh, a dresser and a desk with a computer. There wasn't much other than a drum set and a keyboard across the room. Audrey and Sebastian should be here soon. They live the farthest away, so they usually take a bit to get here. "You can sit if you'd like," said Abigail from her spot at the foot of the bed. I sat in Sam's desk chair, and he came back carrying a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, a few Cokes, and some waters. "I hope you like Doritos, Alana. It's all we have right now. I meant to go grocery shopping after work yesterday, but it slipped my mind," he said while setting food down on the desk. "Yeah, I love the blue ones the most anyways. Thanks," I said while grabbing a Coke. A knock sounded on the front of the door, and Abigail went to get it. "That must be Sebastian and Audrey," Sam said. "You can just chill anywhere you're comfortable while we play. And if it gets too loud or anything, just let me know, alright?" I don't think they can turn down the drums.
Yeah, that's not really a thing, but thank you.
I mean, she can, plug your ears. I nodded and he smiled back. The other three came in the room, and Sebastian immediately went to the keyboard and started setting up. Audrey said hi and what appeared to be a guitar case with her. She set it down and took it out. It was the same general shape and size as Sam's, but it was an off-white and had a green strap with a few stickers on it. "So, what's the plan for tonight?" asked Sam as he plugged in his guitar to some fancy-looking boxes and pedals that made me realize I don't know much about instruments. "I say we just mess around and take a break from writing and play some covers," said Abigail while getting out her drumsticks. A few minutes later, Sam seemed to be tuning his guitar, and it sounded pretty cool. I still set him in the desk chair and started having some Doritos while they talked about what song to play. "Maybe a little something more tame to warm up," said Sebastian. What about some Misfits?" They agreed and started playing. I thought they sounded pretty cool, but then again, I'm not sure what it's supposed to sound like. I'd never seen a live rock band before, and sure, it was loud in such a small room. It was pretty hard to pay attention to all of them play because I was so distracted by Sam's voice. I thought it'd be pretty good, but it was way better than I expected. It was a lower range, but not very deep, and somehow gentle and rough at the same time. When he got louder, his voice had a bit of a rasp, but it wasn't very noticeable. Can we, not be so in love with the man?
Yeah, can we just turn to a lesbian halfway through this book?
I know it's called Sam XOC, but what if it's not Sam?
Can we have some other girl come into the town that happens to be named Sam, and it turns into that?
Yeah, it's Sam, but it's short for Samantha.
Yeah.
Or Sammy, but with an EI. Or an IE, what? When they finished the song, Audrey let a little whoop, and I clapped for a moment before she came to get a Coke and steal a chip. "Hey, that was pretty good. What other kind of music do you guys play? I know you said that was your warm-up, so..." I said. "Oh, we play all kinds of stuff. What do you want us to play? We can keep it more chill if you like," Sam responded. "Anything you'd like, I guess." Sam smiled at me and said okay before playing what I think is called a riff on his guitar. The other band members seemed to pick up on the sound immediately as they started to get ready to play again. Oh my god, I love Redo by Modern Baseball. Sorry, I love that song. When they finished the song, I gave them a little round of applause again, and Sam smiled at me, and went a little pink. Then they played a few more songs until they got a little tired and decided to take a break. We all went into the living room. Me, Sam, Abigail sat on the couch, while Audrey and Sebastian sat on the floor and watched TV. Suddenly I awoke to whispering noise and my head moving while I opened my eyes to see Audrey. I jumped a little bit and lifted my head up, realizing I had fallen asleep on Sam's shoulder.
Fucking course
I immediately... Of course we did. It was on purpose. I know it is.
Exactly.
I immediately panicked and went red, apologizing to Sam and standing up while mentally facepalming myself so hard. I'm surprised I didn't give myself some kind of psychic concussion. It's really fine, Alana. I don't mind. It's getting late, though. Everyone was thinking of going home, so Audrey very rudely woke you up. Want me to walk you to the farm? He laughed. Oh, no, I can't let you do that. I'll be okay, I said quickly while shaking my head, knowing I wanted nothing more. Well, I'm not giving you a choice. I don't want you to get hurt, so I'm going to walk you home. It's a Stardew Valley. Like, 20 people live there. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine.
Yeah.
He said while grabbing my hand and dragging me out of the door while saying bye to the others. We started walking by Marnie's ranch when he spoke up. So, how'd you like the band? You guys were honestly even better than I expected. It's not really the kind of music I listen to, but you still made it sound so good. And your voice was amazing, by the way. You have real talent. I responded honestly. You think so? Thanks, he said with a big grin on his face. We kept walking and he began to explain his fancy guitar things in terms I couldn't understand. I enjoyed just listening to him talk about something he loved, though. I could see the genuine joy in his eyes when he talked about his dreams for the band. So I just nodded along and let him talk. We soon reached the cottage and stood on the porch. Hey, I had a lot of fun hanging out with you tonight. I think the others did too. If we ever ended up getting like a gig somewhere, would you like to tag along? I think having you in the crowd would make me so much less nervous to play in front of people. Sam laughed. It sounds like a lot of fun, I said. Great, he said while giving me that grin again. That damn smile. It was killing me. Anyways, we said goodnight and I went inside while he walked back home. I fed Toothless and put on PJs before crawling into bed without being able to get a certain someone off my mind.
Back in my mind.
In the back.
Okay. Alright, last one.
Wrap it.
A few days later at the band practice, I went to the saloon for lunch. When I walked in, I spotted Audrey working at the counter. I waved and she smiled before going to serve someone their food, and then she walked over to my table and sat across to me. Hey Lana, can I get you something? I ordered my lunch and she went to go get it, and when she came back, she sat back down. Hey, I get off of work in like 30 minutes, so if you're not busy, you want to check out those mines? She asked. Sure, sounds fun, but should I bring anything with us? I have a pickaxe, but you said that there are monsters and stuff, and I don't have any weapons. I said. I was honestly a little scared about the bat thing she mentioned. We had nothing like that in the city, and I haven't come across anything like that in the town yet. Oh, that's no problem. I can find you an old sword in my dad's shop. He doesn't mind, he's got plenty. I'll bring you one too, so don't worry, we'll be safe. Well, technically, we won't be because there's like monsters and stuff, but it'll be fine, she explained. Wow, I feel so much better, Audrey, thanks, I said sarcastically. She laughed and then she went back to work. I ate my pizza, and then I finished there, and it was about 10 minutes until Audrey finished with work, so I paid the bill and waited at the bar. About 15 minutes later, I went with Audrey out the saloon and up towards the mountains. We passed the old community center and Sebastian's house before going east to an opening in the side of a rock. Well, this is the entrance to the mines, but my place is just over there on the right. We can stop there real quick to look for swords, Audrey said while walking further east towards a cabin. When we got inside, it was dimly lit and there was no one in. There was a fireplace next to the shop counter and a bulletin board with a few papers pinned to it. There was also a bear rug on the floor, a door leading to some back rooms. The back rooms! An old wooden rocking chair, and a table in the corner along with some random barrels and maps flying around. It's a little weird in here, I know. Sorry about that, but I promise we're not psychos. She laughed while grabbing a couple swords from the open barrels. She handed me one and we went back to the mine entrance. You sure you want to... Oh, hey, Seb! I turned around to see Sebastian walking towards us, smoking a cigarette. He must have come from his house. Hey, I was just going on to work. I didn't think you guys would be out here, he said, while dropping his cig and putting it out with his shoe. Yeah, we're about to go explore the mines a bit. Want to come, I asked. Sure, why not, he shrugged. We all entered the mines, and it opened into a small cave. Where it was pretty dark. When my eyes adjusted, I could see a broken elevator by the back wall and a wooden ladder going down in the middle of the floor. I followed Audrey as she climbed down and we came into another small cave. This one had rocks scattered alongside with a boulder in the center. No ladders. So I don't see any ladders. Is this it? I asked. Oh no, there's plenty more. The ladders just got covered up by rocks and debris. We gotta use our picks and look around for one, Audrey answered. I shrugged and took my pickaxe and swung it, hitting a nearby rock. I figured I'd probably keep some of the rock for the chicken coop I was still planning on making, and I put some of the broken stones into my backpack. Audrey and Sebastian looked around for gems and geodes while I kept looking for a ladder, and eventually some of the rocks I had uncovered a rickety wooden ladder going down to the second level of the mines. I waved the others over and went to a cave similar to the one above, but bigger and had more stone. I started looking for another ladder when Audrey yelled, "Duck!" and I turned around to see her swing her sword at a large black mass flying through the sky. I mirrored Sebastian and dropped to the ground while Audrey hit the thing with her sword once more, causing it to fall to her feet with one final squeal. What the hell was that? Just a bat, no big deal. Normally, they're not aggressive, but the ones native to the caves have a tendency to attack people because they aren't used to seeing them around much, Sebastian replied while standing back up and brushing himself off. I kept looking for another ladder and eventually found one. As we descended to the third level, I heard an odd squishy noise that was immediately on edge. When the cavern came into view, it was also similar to the others, but there was a large green slime jumping thing coming towards me. I quickly pulled out my sword and swung it. I hit the slime and it bounced backwards so Audrey could finish it off. Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea, I said, standing there with the slime guts on my face. If you want to leave, that's okay, but look what I found, Audrey said while walking over to me with some small orange gem in her palms. What is that? I think it's a tiger eye gem. They're not super rare, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, you can have it, she said, while putting the crystal in my hands. Thanks. We should probably head back, though. I don't want to run into any more of those bats or slime things tonight. They both agreed, and we climbed back up the ladders to the top floor and exited the mines. It was getting a little late, so we said goodbye, and Sebastian went with Audrey to walk her back to her cabin while I walked to the path that went from the mountains to the northern entrance of my farm. When I got home, I looked at the gem Audrey had given me, and the colors made me think of Sam. I wonder if he would like it. I put it at my bedside and planned to give it to him the next day I saw him. Oh, wait. Now I want to look up. Does he actually like Tiger's Eye? Can you
Imagine he doesn't.
Well, now I have to look. Hold on. Sam's Stardew Valley gift guide. Oh, that's one of his love gifts. So he's... So yeah, he's gonna love it.
I mean, we knew that, obviously.
Yeah, we knew that because we're veterans at Stardew Valley, obviously.
I didn't say like 20 seconds ago I was new. I'm like such a veteran, bro. I've been here for years.
Yeah, we're the best to ever do it. Man, why won't my Kinger stuff ship yet? This is sad.
Cause, he's deleted Kane, obviously. He's taking a minute. Process it.
I got in my magnet. Queenie's on the way, and I have the cane puppet thing, but I don't have my Animinies. How am I supposed to do an unboxing without my Kinger?
I can't unbox my Kinger merch without Kinger.
Exactly. I can't have Sage on call if I don't have Kinger in my possession. Alright, this book is actually pretty good, I won't fucking lie. I don't like Sam as a character
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the man, but in this book, he's not a bad person.
Yeah, honestly, I can see why people like him. But, like, from what I've seen of him in the actual game, he's just, like, a kind of, like, a stupid man-child baby thing. But in this book, he's actually written pretty good. I like her OC. I like the OC that, Audrey, I like her. She's pretty cool. Abigail doesn't aggravate me. She actually seems pretty cool. And then, Sebastian is there.
As long as she's not lettuce wrap, I like her.
Yes. Lettuce wrap annoys the fuck out of me. But we might get lettuce wrap when we spin the wheel right here.
Why would you say that to me?
I'm sorry, I have to be realistic.
Stop being realistic.
I'm sorry.
Lettuce wrap is like the one kid everybody doesn't like.
Yeah. They're the one that constantly wants to play mermaids.
Do you want to play mermaids with me? Dude, we're at the park.
We could be land mermaids. Alright. Spider-Man it is.
This is a joyous day.
Yeah, it's not lettuce wrap. That's awesome. Spider... I don't know how to spell spider, apparently.
It's S-P-I-D-E-R.
I spelled Spinderman.
You know, it's the off-brand Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man if he had a list. Spinderman.
Spider-Man, but he couldn't actually say his name.
Yeah.
Manshine.
Starts singing.
Hey, this is actually turning to karaoke, y'all.
I don't know if I can handle karaoke.
I love karaoke.
Well, karaoke.
Oh my god, that's what you do at your wedding. You should do karaoke.
I was planning on sneaking in, like, well, I would have to have normal songs at the beginning for when me and Cameron are doing our dances and stuff, but, like, later on, when people start getting drunk and stuff, I was gonna start putting on, like, fan songs that we know of from different fandoms. Like, Poison from Has Been Hotel was gonna start
playing. Oh my god! People start getting drunk, y'all. I'm gonna have to keep drinking my, like, sparkling grape juice.
Yeah, meanwhile, fucking, like, Vox Populizers playing through the fucking... the speakers.
Vox Populi, the people's voice. I remember seeing that on the podcast. I felt like I was being held at gunpoint.
You didn't have to buzz in if you didn't want to sing it.
Well, I wanted to sing because I knew the lyrics, but when you said Vox Populi, I was like, is it Lucifer's part or Vox's part? So I sang Vox's part to be safe.
Okay. I don't remember a lot of the Lucifer parts, so it's a good thing you didn't start off with that.
I know the impact. I know the Lucifer part because that's the one I always sing.
Yeah.
I just think
No, you did a good job.
Even though I really hated Lucifer in that scene.
You did a good job during it. I just don't know if I can do karaoke on streams because, you know, it's songs and they don't like it. That's copyright.
Oh yeah, when are we singing You Didn't Know for the 1,000?
When I move into a house where I can say things loud and stuff because I don't want to bother the people that are here.
No, bother them. Actually, we're gonna sing Hell is Forever.
Not in this house.
Hell is forever.
Whether you like it or not. Yeah, I don't think they'll appreciate that one.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. They're Christians. I don't wanna...
Ooh!
Yeah. that's why. Especially since one of the lines is in, You Didn't Know was, if hell was forever, then heaven must be a lie. Yeah, I ain't pulling that one.
Yo, it's okay. They don't have to know.
You didn't know.
You didn't know.
Well, I had fun. Stardew Valley's awesome, and you guys should play it. And I need
If
to
you
get
don't
back
play
into it.
Stardew Valley, you should run a farm.
Yeah. You should abandon your 9 to 5 and start working on a farm and get hot women or men by doing
Whatever
farm
you
work.
prefer.
Yeah. Or none if you have no preference of
And if you prefer Clint, you should get none.
Yeah, if you prefer Clint, then you should die alone.
All alone.
No opinion for you. You chose this lifestyle.
You chose being alone because you love Clint. So now it's Clint or having friends.
It's either loving Clint or having a social life. You can't have both.
It both doesn't exist if you love him.
Yeah. Well, Weirdo, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for joining.
Thank you. It was so nice to be here.
Of course.
On screen's a playlist. Well, the Wattpad Book Club I've done in the past with Weirdo. There's also Lego. There's Jolene.
And Sage.
There's Sage, and there's Honeybee. So if you want to see specific ships read by specific people, just check it out. Also, the last one on screen was the last one last one read was me and Jolene reading Jinx and Echo Part 4. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna watch Arcane again.
I'm gonna binge watch Arcane while I listen to you guys read.
I've done that like 5 times already.
What, that exact scenario, or just binging Arcane?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Weirdo, any final proclamations?
You should get a farm and you should call it Zon, and then you should make your character Jinx, and it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, my name is Phoenix, that was Weirdo, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye.